Hi, so I'm going to teach you about my most famous storytelling style in emails, which goes by the name of fact, story, pitch. So, if you don't know, I have six storytelling styles that I have developed from my research in writing for several clients and also studying best selling newsletters and email copies by other marketers and also a lot of other forums, marketing forums. I have curated six unique storytelling styles that one can use in emails, especially launch emails to get amazing clients in their results or any kind of sales that you're looking for. They're absolutely applicable in e commerce as well. One specific storytelling style, which I'm going to teach you today, literally by sharing my screen and showing you a real life example, some of my own client examples here, that's called fact, story, pitch. What do I mean by that? It starts with a fact, then you drive that fact with a story, and then after that story, you pitch your offer, whatever that offer is. Could be a paid offer, could be just a CTA, like reply to this email, or book a free call with me, or download my freebie, share this email, share this lead magnet. Could be literally anything, and this is applicable, totally applicable. So let me just quickly switch gears, show you my screen, and start showing you several examples of this unique storytelling style. Okay, so these are the six storytelling styles that I was just telling you about. The six ones are hero style of writing. Then the main point today that we're going to discuss is fact, story, pitch. And the other styles that I talk about in my course, Build Your Fan Club. You can find more details about it from the description below. Enrollments are open, where I teach all of these styles. And today we're just going to focus on fact, story, pitch. Now, what do I mean by that? First of all, you start with the fact. Let me just open up an example here. Okay, this is a good example. This is a client, a budgeting client. She teaches moms, specifically moms, how they can create budgets without sacrificing a lot of their pleasure, a lot of their luxury expenses, and basically making budgeting and finances easy for everyday human beings without all the big jargons, without all the big finance techniques, the investment techniques, just removing all of the fluff and making it extremely easy. So that's what she does. This is my client, and let's begin. I start the subject line traffic ticket taught me this about budgeting. So I was just generally talking to Kimberly, and we realized that she got a ticket from traffic police, two tickets actually. That's a fact. So start with the fact. The fact is she got two traffic tickets for violating some minimum laws. I don't know. She's from the US, and she probably forgot about some driving rules, and that got her two tickets. That's a fact. How can I create a story out of it and tie in with her budgeting offer? That's an art, which I'm going to show you over here. So this is the whole newsletter. It comes with some client spotlight, comes with some testimonials and some interactiveness as well. I try to make my emails as interactive as possible, but then we'll get into it later. Today, we're just going to talk about fact, story, pitch. So let me just open up my Notion page and show you over here. Newsletter. What do I? How do I start? Oh, hey, first name. Yes, it's true. I had to get a traffic ticket, actually two, to realize something profound about common budgeting mistake we all make. Now see how I'm tying in with traffic ticket and budgeting. It's a common mistake that we all make, and it made me realize something profound about budgeting. So this gets people curious. How can traffic ticket teach anyone about budgeting? Then I start with real life experiences. Before that, I just go a little on a tangent and talk about fall and candles and pumpkins, because you know how our human brains work. Psychologically, we humans like to go on tangent. If we just talk about one topic on and on, whether we are reading it or even in this video, it's kind of boring. So we don't want to make things boring, we want to make things fun, which is why try to create some fun tangents along your storyline. That's exactly what I've done here with fall vibes, candles, and just adding a little drama to it. And then Regular sunny afternoon. It was an extremely mundane errand to the mailbox. Now we're creating the plot here. She was just driving to the mailbox. She has a very regular errand, not something spectacular. She's a mom of two toddlers, so juggling her life is something that's huge for her. Again, going on a little tangent, and then we come to the solution. We come to the real crux of the story, which is the first ticket was $40. The second, $250. Now, see, you see, I have highlighted this area because a lot of people skim through emails. They don't read the entire email. So even if someone's skimming through this email, they can just straight away land on these highlighted areas and still get the whole gist of it. So that's how creative your email copy should be, where it is also catering to people who don't read the whole email, but they skim through and they still get the whole context. So this part exactly does that. Now, once we have set the theme that she has got two tickets, one for $250 and one for $40, how does that teach anything about budgeting? Now, what the lesson here is something about emergency fund, and I won't get into the techniques of it, but what I'm trying to say is what I did here, I started with the fact. The fact was that she got traffic ticket. I tied in some story about her being a mom, loving fall scented candles, pumpkins for Halloween. I just tied it over there, then brought them back to the fact that I got two tickets, that fact. And then we are going to pitch. How are we going to? We're not going to straight away land into the pitch. We are going to slowly work our way over there. So how do I do that? I start asking her audience some questions. How many bills were you supposed to pay? By when? How much will you have left in your account after your personal expenses? So this is somewhere to make them think. Now, again, if someone's skimming through this entire email, they can just literally read this part, the highlighted part, and this part, and be done, honestly. And then I pitch her 90-day profit accelerated program, and we got sales from this article. Now, because this is a different style of newsletter, I did add her client spotlight too, where I literally add more case studies, but we won't get into that today. However, if you want me to create videos on how I write story based case studies for my clients, please comment below and I will definitely create another separate video for that. Today is all about fact story with storytelling style. Let me show you another example of my client. The other example that I want to show you here is about real estate coaching client. So this client is not only a real estate agent herself, but she also teaches other realtors how they can make more sales, earn more commissions, and all the gist around real estate. So how I use fact story pitch storytelling style in email copy for not just one offer, but two offers which are high ticket. Now, normally when you work with high end clients who are maybe at eight figures or nine figures, they will, and especially coaches, they will have multiple offers to sell in each email. And all of those offers will be high ticket programs. So, how do you tie in multiple high ticket offers in one single email using this style of fact story pitch? This is a really good example for that. So here, if you see, in her case, I start with the fact that she used to charge $40 for her speaking engagements uh, early on in her career. That's a fact. Now, how I'm going to tie in a story with this and then sell her offers, her two high ticket offers with this. So I start first name. I have a personal story to share with you today. So this is the month of February where we are celebrating Black History Month, and so again I'm going on a tangent. If you see from my previous example, I like to go a little bit on a tangent so that that attention span is there of the reader. The reader is still hooked on and they're still reading. So we are talking about her seeds in the ground, which is her theme of the month for Black Friday, not Black Friday, Black History Month. And we're a little bit talking about what does it mean to sow seeds in the ground. So I'm just slightly talking about that. And then we come back to the speaking engagement, where how did her journey start as a speaker, as a paid speaker, when she decided to be a thought leader. And that's where the story starts, that what happened over there and what she did to rise up from there, to become more successful from there. So that's the story. Now, once the story is done, we tie in with the pitch, and we don't directly go with the pitch. We tie in with a very subtle example For example, if you see this, how she got to impact hundreds and thousands of women entrepreneurs from across the world by doing this. So that was her motivation. And because that is, again, her offer is about pitching. So that's how you tie in this story with her program. So there are two programs in this specific email. One is about a brunch that she was doing in Florida, and then there is another one which is her conference in Dominic Republic. Both of those are extremely high ticket programs, and if you see, we're also talking about Bali retreat and all over here. And this is not overwhelming to the reader because the reader is still hooked on with the story. They are understanding the relation between the story and the offer, and then they can choose in the end. When they are seeing these offers, they can choose which one they want to opt for. I have highlighted this specific offer. Now when you have multiple offers in your email, always highlight one offer and keep the other two offers as downsell, so that if they don't want the main offer, which is this birthday brunch in this case, they can either go for the Bali retreat or they can go for the Punta Cana conference, which are basically the other secondary offers. So that's the gist of fact, story, pitch, storytelling style in emails if you want to sell multiple offers in the same email. So if you liked these two examples of my unique storytelling style in your email copy, which is called fact, story, pitch, please comment below, like this video, and please share this video. If you want to have more of such videos from me, please subscribe to this channel, and I'll be very happy to create more such examples for you. Thank you.